Hello everyone. My name is Lukzha here, and I'm here to talk about the new Disney film Raya, The Last Dragon, and The Last Dragon. So I just saw it a couple hours ago, and I thought I would give it my take while it's still fresh in my mind. So the film itself is based around just one idea of trust or having faith in your fellow human. And that's what becomes the driving force of the film. The beginning of the film starts. Hold on a second before I continue any further. There will be spoilers because without spoilers, I won't be able to explain this film or give it justice because I feel like context is required for this. So the film begins with a very idea of one person getting the rest of the tribes or the rest of the places to come together so they can have this trustworthy relationship between all of them. And it backfires because the orb that this tribe was protecting is shattered. And when that is shattered, it releases these demons. I'll call them demons because that's what they fit. What they end up doing is turning humans to stone. Without trust, they cannot have faith on anyone or believe anyone what anyone's saying. So they're just statues at that point, looking for their own self and nothing more. And most of them end up in this prayer pose with their hands extended, hoping for someone to free them or someone to believe in them as much as they believed in the other person. And that's where our main character is introduced. She starts off with a very horrible relationship, believing all people to be horrible because the chiefs of each of these tribes ended up taking a part of the crystal, showing no remorse, no nothing, and also causing her to lose her father and her entire tribe because of this ignorance or this hatred. Just because someone has one shiny rock, that's why they're special. So we must all have the shiny rock no matter the chaos it may cause. And that's where the story begins, and that's where it starts working as well. When we meet Raya, and then when we meet the dragon, it's a inverted mirror almost. While Raya believes that people are evil, the dragon, I will only name her as Dragon because I want you guys to watch the movie to find out her name and the importance of her, because that's where the film really shines. The dragon tells Raya that people can be trusted. If you give them a chance, they will surprise you. They will hurt you, but they will surprise you. And the entire concept from there is just that the dragon is attempting to convince Raya to believe in people. And as the film goes along, Raya inadvertently starts collecting people from each of these tribes as as if to help her. And they each start representing the best and the worst of those tribes. One of the tribes is well known for pickpocketing and thievery, but just because they have those skills does not mean they cannot use them to help you, and does not mean that they're bad people. There is a saying which says, when you are hungry, your morality goes out the window. You're willing to do anything to satiate that hunger. You won't care about the morals, you won't care about the ramifications as long as you get fed. And that's where this trust becomes to come full circle, as she has to trust them to some extent to collect them, or to let them come close enough that they almost know about the dragon. But they do end up knowing about the dragon towards the end of the film. And the climax of the film is literally based on Raya finally trusting the person that hurt her the most. Someone that was her enemy has now become her friend. And because of that, she ends up saving everyone and reuniting the rest of the world in her universe, bringing back magic, bringing back hope, which are the dragons. And it's all based around the idea that you need to trust someone. You need to be able to put your hand forward to trust them. Because they're not trustworthy does not mean you pull your hand back. You still might want to give them a chance or give them the opportunity that they may surprise you. They might turn the other cheek, they might even help out, but you will have to take that first step, that first risk per se. If you don't, then you don't know what's good, what's bad, and what's going to happen. The film encompasses a very basic idea: trust. Trust in your fellow man or woman. Trust in humankind. Trust that just because you have a certain idea of what a person is or what a person has done throughout their life does not mean they cannot surprise you. This film is a very, very creative and a very beautiful thought process towards trust. The animation, obviously, since it's from Disney, is first class. The music is phenomenal. The acting is very, very good, and the story is amazing. It's a movie I would suggest you watch more than once. It's probably going to be a movie that's going to be played in my house at least maybe twice in a year at the very least, when it comes out on a DVD or when Disney Plus becomes more available in my country. But being able to see it on the big screen was surreal and was very, very calming and very kind and very nice as well. So if you guys do end up watching a movie on Disney Plus or on the big screen, if it's available in your part of the world, I would highly recommend this film. This film is an excellent art piece, and it's phenomenal in the way it tries to explain to you what is human consciousness, human hatred, and human trust. Without trust, you cannot pull the world together, and without trust, you cannot save everyone. Because you need to first get rid of your misconceptions about the other person, then you can pull them in and make them part of your life. But to do that, that first step is the most difficult. And it took our character, in terms of the film, 6 years to do so, and the entirety of the film to finally trust people. Anyway, please tell me your thoughts of the film when you guys do end up watching it in cinemas. And I shall see you guys next time. Bye bye. Lukzha out. Also subscribe while you're here.